So a couple of interesting transactions made by the Rangers since the last time we talked. We have Dylan Garand being promoted by the Rangers. We have Brett Berard being promoted by the New York Rangers. And we have Scott Morrow being sent down. We'll start with Brett Berard. I think that's kind of the headline grabber here and the move that probably has the Ranger fans the most excited. I love it. I said in the last episode that this needs to happen. When you look at the Ranger depth players right now, whether we're talking about Connor Sheary, Taylor Radish, Johnny Brodzinski, Yuso Parson. These guys have basically been who they've been throughout their entire NHL careers, and it's nothing really against any of them, but at a certain point, you have to aim a little bit higher. This Ranger team is struggling for offense, and honestly, they're struggling for any sort of energy. I think Brett Berard, in theory, he can certainly give you energy, and we'll see if he can give you some offense as well. He's not somebody that's the biggest guy out there, but somebody that plays with a lot of heart, a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and God, the Rangers could use a lot of that right now. So Brett Berard needs to be in the lineup tonight. I saw something where, they're sort of doing it for JT Miller insurance because the Rangers aren't sure if Miller is going to be able to play tonight or not. Whether JT Miller plays in this game tonight or not, Brett Berard needs to be in this lineup. He needs to be in this lineup because if you're good with what this team is getting out of the handful of players that I just mentioned a minute ago, Radish, Sheary, then more power to you. But I think at a certain point, you got to aim bigger. You got to go for somebody that's got at least a little bit more upside, a little bit more potential in the short term and in the long term. So Berard needs to be in there. As far as Garand being called up, this says to me that there's some concern about Jonathan Quick being ready to go tonight. Igor's going to start this game either way, you have to figure. But Quick obviously played the last one, played very well, deserved a heck of a lot better, and unfortunately got injured at the end of the game and, headed right for the locker room after the game was over. So I think very good chance you're going to see Dylan Garand dressed tonight. I don't think he'll play, but he'll be out there backing up Igor Shesterkin on this game. And as far as Morrow being sent down, he had a costly turnover in the last game. We saw play where he had the puck and was kind of giving ground in the defensive zone. And instead of circling to his forehand, he for some reason went into the corner to his backhand, then basically just lost control of the puck. Utah got it. They scored a goal off of it. And, I'd like to see Morrow get a little bit more run, but when you make a mistake like that, a lot of times you pay the price as somebody that, isn't a lock to be in the lineup every single night, and obviously Morrow did pay for it. He's going to go back to Hartford, and hopefully he does well there, and we'll see him back with the Rangers sooner rather than later. But a lot going on, a lot to talk about. We'll see how these guys do. Hopefully Berard's in the lineup tonight. We will see, and hopefully he can inject this team with some much-needed energy. But we'll talk about that after the game. Let's go Rangers.